here I am, Fiona Fernandez, and I'm in Pyrmont, so welcome. If you're joining me tonight, let's go find my video on my computer. There's some exciting things in my box. New products. So with Stampin Up, as a demonstrator, we get to order things early before they come out to customers. I'll just make that bigger. Make sure I can hear it. With Stampin Up. Oh, there I am. Right. So, as a demonstrator, I have put a pre-order in for the next product online exclusives that are coming out, which is very exciting. Some of them are in the box, and there's also something else special in the box. And I will send an email out to my people if you're on my email list with details of what's coming up. Very, very exciting. Right, let's get into the box. I wonder if anyone's joining me live tonight. We'll see in a minute, won't we? If you're on YouTube, thanks for watching. And I'd love it if you like and subscribe if you like my videos. I'll just get this box open. Put it on my desk tonight again. I often do it on my chair. But I thought when I create, I might just keep the camera in one spot. I'll get into my tape. Oh, taped up really well today. There are all my details. If you want to shop with me, I'd love that too. Thank you. I do love that they put this tape on there. It makes it so easy to find it when you're looking for it in the lots of things in the foyer. Just be careful you don't knock anything over here. Move that. Coffee on the desk, as you do. Right, so, we've got the upside down, that's okay, we can get straight into it. So this is called Garden Textures Specialty Foil Sheets with those colours in it, berry burst. So I've just bought a few, I think I did buy one complete set. It goes together. Let's have a look in here and see what it's like. You get one collection. I've got a whole suite to work with. Now I've got a class coming up in Pyrmont in a couple of weeks, 21st of February. I do have a spot for one more person if anyone wants to join in. Let me know. This is gorgeous. Look, it's textured. Oh, let's get the light on it right. You see the texture? Look at that. It's a beautiful texture. It's one-sided. That's it. Oh, now that colour's not showing up. Oh, almost. That's about it there. It looks nice. A lovely texture on it. And then we've got, I think we get 3 of each, yeah. Is that right? Yeah. 2 of each colour, and there's 3 colours. Look at that, shaded spruce. That's beautiful. Lovely. I love the colours. Wow. I've cleared the table next to me. I've been rearranging the house. Now everybody's gone home. I'm slowly getting there. Organisational feat. But I'm cleaning up as I go, so I'm actually going through things. And, getting rid of a few things too. Moving some things on to other people that need them. It's always a good way to clean up, help others. Things that I'm not using anymore. So this one is part of the same suite. It's called Garden Poetry. So these are online exclusives, and they'll be available to customers on I think it's the 3rd of February. So this has, it's got a few different colours going on here. I'll take the plastic off. Oh, that's actually got texture in it as well. Look at that. So it actually looks textured, but it's flat. Isn't that clever? Looks really textured. Lovely. So these ones are double-sided. Whoa, look at those. Always lovely papers. got that colour. It's got a bit going on in the back there. It looks like watercolours. Oh, gorgeous. This is going to be some inspiration for something. For the class I'm doing. To get inspired, isn't it? And so they've got a few different colour tones going on through the page. That's got the blues on the other side. And we've got green as well. Green on the back. I really like that. That looks much better in real life. I mean, they always do. I pick them when they're online, but looking at, I try and make them as big as I can so I can see what they are. But, I love that. Look at that. You know why I like that, don't you? Do you know why? Anybody? Woo. Look at that. That's my mouse mat. That's my logo. Look at the colours. Oh, it's like they made it just for me. Without the green, but that's okay. That is gorgeous. I really love that. That's really special. Oh, there's more, and there's more. We're still going. Look, it's got blue and green. And blue and green on the back. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at them. They're like big paint bursts. That is special. Oh, wow. Wow, well, that was nice. Much nicer than I hadn't looked again before I got the package, what I bought. So I've got a list in front of me, but I haven't gone back and looked at the products. Now, this one's called Luna Losta Specialty Paper. Check this out. Hang on, let me just open the packet first before I show you the other side. Let's have a look at this. I hope this shows up. So this is like a silvery grey, and it's sort of shimmery. Get a bit closer to it. How's that? Look at that. You see the shimmer? I thought it might be lighter or darker in different spots, but it sort of depends on what angle you have it at. It's just the luster, I think. So you get 3 sheets in that. 3. 1, 2, 3, hang on, 4. You get 4 sheets in there. Have a look at the packet. Yeah, 4. We get 4 sheets of that in the packet. It's called Luna Luster. Find another good image of it. There you go. Yeah, that's good. Look at that. Wow. Oh, I wonder what we'll do with that. Ooh. That's getting everything. Wow, look at this. Now, we've got bits and pieces. Let's have a look. Okay, here's a Paradise Garden hybrid embossing folder. There's some leaves. Look in there. We'll open the packet. It's down the bottom here. Yeah. And this one has, oh, look. So this is the hybrid embossing folder. So it cuts out some of the leaves when you put it through the embossing folder. But you've got other dies as well. Oh, there's 2 sheets of dies in there. We've got that one to go in the folder. Open the folder. This will go so nicely with that other paper and with the other stuff I've already got for the class. Nature's, what's it called? So on the table, hang on a minute. Nature's Symphony. So the one I'm using for my in-person class in February 21st is this one. But I like that I can use this with things as well. Like, I just love that you can mix and match, you know. Love that. That's really nice. Look at that. Oh, lovely. So the idea with this is you can, like the other hybrid ones that I see. Just get that off there, she says. Carefully. And now, I think it's usually the other side, isn't it? That side. you just got to work out which way it goes. Which way does she sit? That way. Okay, so the logo's on that side there, and you can just turn it around and just fit it in there. So we'll just cut out some of the leaves and cut them a little bit. A bit like that holly one that they had a little while ago. So, and then you put your paper in and you cut it out. All right, that's nice. And you get it. So often the hybrids only come with that, but this one's come with all these as well. Look at that. I'll have to study that one a bit more. I'm just wondering if it goes with another stamp set, but I haven't got it up in front of me. I'll just put that over on the desk for now. I'll get that in front of me. Let me just log in over there. And then I'll be able to tell you. So don't forget too that product of the month is on. I'll go through all the specials in a minute after we do this. So this one is called the Cutest Crew Dies. Look at this. So cute. Look at the little feet. And it comes with a stamp set. Look. Bundle. You can buy the bundle. Just a little hello. Happy birthday. And look at the little paw prints and the little footprints of the chickens. Aren't they gorgeous? I love that. I really like that. I love the little thingies here. That's so cute. And that's those ones. Now, what was that thing called? Let me just go back and have a look at that. Paradise Garden. Let me go and find that. I'll just type the word garden in. So this is in the demonstrator view. So you can only look at these at the moment on the website if you're a demonstrator. Now, shop the collection. Okay, so this is part of... Okay, so it's part of that collection, the paper I just started showing you. The Garden Poetry Suite. So this is all part of that, the leafy stuff, this stuff. And the stamps to go with those dies is somewhere in my box. Let's find it. Here we go. That's the stamps that go with the dies. So that's the Paradise Garden Suite. And then part of that, what have they got in there? They've got bling in there. Let me go to the suite. Right, the bling is this one. Garden Epoxy Dots. Little flowers. They're really cute. And what else have we got in that sweet ribbon? This one. Berry Burst. Look at that. The shiny ribbon. We should open that so you can see it. Oops, 2 pairs of scissors going on. On my plastic. Oh, this one's a bit tight. I usually squeeze the plastic up like this, but it's quite narrow to get that up. Oh, are we there? Are we there? This is how I normally do it. Oh, yeah, get my scissors under the plastic. Like that. That's a bit tight there, you know. There you go. I like to show you what it looks like. That's very pretty. Oh, that's lovely. But that'll tie a nice bow. Oh, I have to do another class for this one. You see some Mother's Day cards coming out with this. That's pretty. There we go. Oh, it's sort of shimmery and it's sort of shiny on that side and flatter on that side. Beautiful. Lovely. Let's put that over there with the rest of it. Right, what else have we got in here? That's all the stuff that's in that suite. So all those papers I showed you. Oh, not the silver one. That was just one on its own, but the first colourful ones. Okay, and then I've got natural matte dots. Now, why did I buy those? I don't know. Natural. Let me type that in to see what that goes with. I might have just got them because I like them. It's actually out of a suite called Delicate Dreams Suite Collection, but I didn't buy the collection. I just got the dots. I like the dots. Oh, gorgeous. They're flat, quite flat. and matte. Flat and matte. Right, what else have we got? Ooh. Ooh, look at this. This is called Rolling Waves. So these are all pre-order. These ones, they'll be available. Let me just go and look. When's pre-order available? Let me go happening now. Pre-order. And it is available. Where does it say it? I think it's the 3rd of February. Why isn't it showing me? Can't see it, but off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure it's the 3rd of February. Because I was working out when I'm going to do my next order. So because there's bonus days at the moment, yeah, let's just have a quick look at that, shall we? Okay, because there's bonus days. So if I go in here, so this is what's currently available to customers. Bonus days is on. So if you earn between the 6th of January to the 2nd of February, if you spend $90, you'll get a $9 coupon. So they send you an email with the coupons in them. So don't lose that because you don't get it again. And then you can spend your coupons. Hang on, let me go back to that. Spend your coupons, yeah, between the 3rd and the 28th of February. So that's when the online exclusives will come out, on the 3rd of February. Okay, so that's your coupon thing. Product of the month is that stamp set that I was showing you last time. This one. And that one, if you spend $125, you can buy this for $9 while it's still available. You only get one. You only buy one. So that's bonus days, product of the month, and newer products available. So the online exclusives will come out on the 3rd. And these are some of them. Look at those beautiful stamps. They're all clear stamps now, photopolymer. I really like the happy birthday and that, and the words. I really like all of that. And I really like the samples they showed us as well. This is really cool. Rolling Waves dies. They're dies. And they're stamps. Now, what else have we got? Framed all around. Now, I feel like there's something else to go with that. Where is it? Let's go and search for that one. Framed. Right, this one is just a stamp set on its own. I've got a beautiful sample on the website. So again, I just really liked the sentiments, and I just love the simple lines of it. And even though you've got the leaves, you could still put some of those other die cuts from the other sets with it. And this lovely little frame here, so you can frame things. So lovely, love that. And we've got a Lazy Daisy 3D embossing folder. Check that out. And again, that was just a standalone product as well. Go with other things you've got, other florals and things. I'll just pop that there. And it looks like that. I love embossing folders, so that will make a beautiful background for a birthday card, Mother's Day card, anything card. Put that in back in a minute. Right. Oh, we're nearly there. Of course, I got some more mini glue dots because I need those. Something we always need, mini glue dots. And I decided to get some of these. Covered in flower accents. These are already cut. So you get that full sheet. So what does it tell you? You get, I can't read the back of it, but that's what you, I don't think there's two sheets. I think it's just the one sheet. And they're all in the picture. And it's just got all those flowers. So they're already cut out. And just really nice, handy to have to go with those other things. Oh, got a drink. Right, now are you ready? Are you ready? Who's still here? Anybody here? Okay, if you're not, I'll still have fun anyway. Because, drum roll, please. Okay, so Stampin' Up have told us that for February, on the 3rd of February, when you join in February, you can get one of these for free. How exciting is that? Oh, I think my thing just moved. Just a minute. What happened there? It tightened something. Just went, whoop. Sorry, just had to tighten my little thingy up. I don't know what happened there. Got to see my dress, my feet. Okay, get some visual going. I sat down to do this and then it moved. Just get that right. Staying still. Right. Okay. So we've got our join special in February. Let me just find it. Here we go. Exclusive join offer, 3rd of February to the 2nd of March. And you get one of these for free. So they won't be available to customers yet, that like to buy yet. They will eventually, but they haven't told us when yet. So as demonstrators now, we can purchase them so that we can show you the products. So it is a new positioning tool. Woohoo! We've been waiting for one of these for so long. I used to have one, and then we couldn't sell it anymore. And they've finally come up with this one, and I've seen a few videos. So that's what the plate looks like. It's quite solid. Look how sturdy that is. It's got the nice grid lines on it. And I haven't ordered the paper yet. I've got to order that. You can get paper to go with it, to go on here. Comes with the little instructions. Stampin' Positioner. So you've got the big plate and the little plate. And some instructions on how to use them. So basically it just says to secure the paper on the base with magnets, place the stamp face down on the paper, place the large stamp plate on the base. Anyway, I've watched a couple of videos already, so we'll have a play, shall we? The paper, the grid paper that you can get separately, just sits on here, on these little dots here. And these are little magnets. So these have got little tails on them. See the little tail? So I've been watching a few videos and learnt that side where you can see all the magnet goes down, and that way the little tag sits up. So you can just grab it easily like that. And then it sits quite flat underneath the plate. And then you've got another plate here. So this one, I have not used it at all yet. You've watched me open it. So it's got holes in the top here. These little holes. And they fit onto those little things there. So you just put it on, just a little tiny bit of movement in it. But if you look at the position of where it's sitting, and especially if you've got grid paper on here, you'll be able to line it up on there as well. I just forgot to add it into the cart, so I'll get that before I can't. So I'll get some of that soon. So basically you just put your stamp onto there. So let's put some, we don't have the grid paper, but we've got some stamps and cardboard. So let's just play with some card. I've cut a couple of pieces here. They've got a little groove on here. So there's, now let's see if we can get this in focus. Hang on, get my finger in there. See the ruler? So you've got centimetres and inches up the top here. And see this little corner here? You can put your piece of cardstock right in there, line it up with the groove so that you know exactly where you've stamped it. And then put your little what do you call that? Magnet. Put the magnet on. And that way, if you have to stamp again, or if you're doing more than one, you want to do a few different ones, you can just pop them on there. So let's find a stamp. Let's get a stamp out. Which stamp will we use? Get one out I just got out of the packet, hey? Just got to find one. What about this one? We'll do some out of this one, the Paradise Garden one. Take off some soft plastic. Make sure you keep these sheets, the plastic sheets, because you want to put them back on your stamps before you put it in the packet. Otherwise they'll stick. Now I did clean my chamois today already. I've lost my name. Where have I gone? I can't find my name anymore. Hang on. Oh, there it is up there. Where am I? Here I am. In case you want to shop. Shop with me. Shop with me. Okay, so I always clean my stamps first. And just give them a wipe on the chamois. Isn't it nice? Oh, look, there's a little flower one there too. I'll just have a little play. Oh, there's a few flower ones. Good. Oh, which one will we do? Let's do... Oh, I wonder if these are two positional. Are these two? Oh. I'm not sure if they are or not. Let's try this one. No, they're not reversible. So that's the stamp side down. That's got a little indentation in it. So you just pop that on you. Let's do it. Where will we do it? If I was doing it on a card, I'd do it about there, maybe. And then I'll just put my little magnet in. Magnet. Okay. And then we're going to use the big one for this. So I've got my Stampin' Up there. Now, here we go. Put your Stampin' Up so it's the right way around. And there's holes there. On the other side, there's these little feet that go in like this. They go inside, so they'll just sit on there like that. Push it down, grab the stamp. Oh, it's lifting it. Now, because it's a brand new stamp, it's stuck to my paper a bit, so we'll just get that off. We probably won't do that once you've used it, and because we've got that little indent there, we can just put that straight back up in there where we want it. And then I am just going to do what I always do. Oh, hi, Athena. New toy. Here's a new toy. I'm just going to use an eraser to do this to my stamp. I just find it helps. Oh, what colour we'll do? We'll go with one of the colours that match in. I think we'll do a pinky colour. Pretty in pink. Oh, I've got an idea. I've got an idea. Love getting ideas. Okay, so because it's a big plate, I'm going to hold the ink pad and take it to the stamp. You could take, oh, you could do it that way if you want to. Just do what you're comfortable with. I guess if I do it this way, I can actually see where I'm putting it on the pad, which is good, and I can see how much ink is on there, so maybe I'll do it that way for that. Yeah, that's good. Got a bit of ink there. All right, and then you just pop that back on. Stand up while I do this. Pop that onto the little holes, and it won't ink up your thing yet because it's sitting on its feet. Have I got that magnet in the wrong way? Yeah, see, I can see that the magnet's in the wrong place, so I'll just move that down a little bit and put that back on. I've got that around the right way? No, see, I've got it around the wrong way. You've got to make sure your logo's the right way over. Ooh, lucky it doesn't. Lucky you didn't push on that then. What not to do. This is a what not to do and what to do. Hang on, I'll move that down so you can see who I am. Okay, so now we've got it on the right way. I can see the Stampin' Up. I can see that the stamp is under there. I just push on it and let it go. Ta-da! And then I'm going to actually do something else with this. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to get another colour. Where's the very best? Very best. Okay. I am going to get my dauber, because that's fun. I'll just check what colour I've got on this dauber, because sometimes you can't tell. Yeah, that's okay. Just get a bit of berry burst on your dauber. And I'm just going to go around, I think I'll go around the outside of the middle. Well, I might go around the edges a little bit. Because it was the pink, it's pale, I'm not going to clean the stamp first. Okay, there we go. Oh, I'll get it back in the packet. Back in there. Oh, where am I going to put that? And then turn that back over. There. And then put it back on the thing. And you can see that you're over the top of your stamp. Just push it down. Ooh. Ah, look at that. Fun already. Now I am going to clean that off now. Just get your chamois out. Give it a good wipe. Look at that. Lovely. Okay, let's take that flower off and we'll get another one. So yeah, if you wanted to make a few cards the same, you could just then get your other bit of card, pop it in, and off you go and get them all in the same spot every time. Very nice. Okay, that's right. Oh, the other thing I was going to show you, underneath it, it's soft. It's just like a black mat. Foam. It's like a foamy mat. So it just sits on your, I've got on the glass mat. It moves a tiny bit, but not much. It's not gripping it, but it's not like stuck grip, but it's not sliding, just slipping. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? All right. Now, like I said, I don't have the grid paper yet, so I might, hang on, let me have a look. I think I've got some old grid paper. Got old grid paper. The old one. I just want to stick a piece on there because then I can line it up. So just pretend this is the new grid paper. So you can put it up against your little notches. So the new grid paper fits the whole piece. You've even got measurements down the side here, which is great. This one's got centimetres on. Let's go centimetres. And it doesn't really matter where I put it as long as I line it up with something. Let's say I line it up on the dots. I've got the lines against the dots there. Just put that there. Let's put some words on here. So then you can put your paper around. You could put it anywhere, like you don't have to put it up towards the top, or you can line it up against the top so it's going to be flat up against that. And you could even just line it up if you wanted it in a certain spot. So on the line, like that. Let's get one of our, which words are in that one? Thank you. I might use one of the month one. Let's do sending love. Oh, this could be a Valentine's Day card. Okay. I'll put that one over there. I'm having a big mess really fast. Doesn't take me long. Let's do sending love. And we'll do that one in berry burst. Sending love. Where's that? Oh, I think I've used sending love already. Something else the other day. Okay, it's a bit black because I used it with the stencil. Just clean that off again, just to make sure it's clean. Alrighty. Hang on, where's my ruler? Can't remember what size I cut this to. Oops, metal ruler. How long did I make that? 15, 16. Okay, so I want to go to 14. I don't want to go past there, past that line really. This one. Don't know if this is going to be too big. That one. Is that too long? Oh, I can always trim a bit off there, can't I? Okay, so the other thing with this one is you can look at and put that on top and see the line of it. I just might move that up a tiny bit. In the right spot. Hard to tell because my love's all crooked. Crooked love. My E's there, my E's there. Hang on. I think that'll work. Press that down. Okay. And I'm just going to ink that one up. Let me do it this way again. And I can see. Now don't worry about ink over there because it won't touch it anyway. Ta-da! Oh, that's so much fun. Oh, so nice. Very easy to use. Okay, let's play with our other little plate now. Get the sending line up there. Now, which one will we use next? Right, we'll put that plate over. So just make sure you clean all the ink off that. If you've got ink on it, like I did. Make sure you get that off. You don't want to get ink on your fingers. Probably Fiona probably got ink on her fingers. No. Doesn't take long, does it? Okay, so that's can just go up there for a second. And let's do, shall we add something else with our little one? What can we use on the little one? Hang on. Let's get some of that happening. What about some little leaves to go with it? I probably should put some leaves on there. Which leaves will we use? Oh, that's a bit big. There's a little one. This one might be better. Yeah. What if we put a leaf on that one? And then we can put another leaf. Should we do another leaf there, or should we put those lines on there? Hang on. Let's find those lines. Oh, and everything all everywhere. These lines. Let's see how big these are. I'll mix it up a bit, eh? Bits and pieces all over the desk. Make sure I put them all back in the right spot. I don't know if that's going to be too big, that one. Sending love. And see, this has got little flowers and things in it as well. When you're using this sort of thing, just let it drop onto the card. Now, I've got to check my size on this one because I'm going to cut it down a bit. 14. Or I could just make it a bigger card, couldn't I? Let's go there. There. That goes to 14. I cut it to there. Yeah, I think that'll work. If I go this way, I've got 10.5, so I need to go a bit less. For the 10, yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, let's see how that's looking. I think my line's not bad. Let's get the big plate to check the line. We're just going to check the line. I might have to do the line with the big one. So we'll just move that one for a second. Let's have a look at our line before we drop that down. Not too bad. Right over the top of it. So I'm just looking at the lines to see if I've got it right. To move it over for a second, hang on. So you can see it. I think that's pretty close. Or maybe it's a tiny, 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 a tiny, 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 tiny bit. I'll touch it the wrong way. Right, I'm going to put this closer to that. Make sure that's all sitting up. You know what I didn't do? I didn't rub my stamp down first. Let's put that on. I think that's okay. Let go. Okay. I'll just rub that down with my thing. I won't use the pink this time. I think we'll use, what colour will we use? I don't even know what I'm going to put it on yet. Maybe we'll use a bit of, we've got to do some leaves, don't we? Green. What about we go, I might just do black for the lines. Put that one on like that. You see it? That's enough. Remember to look at your logo. Make sure you get your logo the right way around. Pop it on the thing. And then press it down. Lovely. Oh, hi, Di. Yes, I have the new position. Being clean. It's quite good. I like it. So if you're going to keep doing a few cards, I would leave that on there and do the next one. So the good thing about this is you can leave that on there and then use this to do another part of your card. Or just do them all at once. So if you're doing 5 cards or some for your team, do the first bit and keep it on your positioner. And then when you've done that bit, take that off and then do the next one. Bang, bang, bang. It's good for doing things like that. Right, where did I get that one from? That was the corner one, wasn't it? Right, that's the corners. Now where's my little leaves? Oh, I haven't lose the leaves, Fiona. Remember where you got them from too. Okay, so now I'm going to do that little leaf. That's back there. And I'm going to move this one. Oh, I've got a moth in here. What's that noise? Oh, I've got a little moth. That's great. Little company. I wonder where you got in. Got fly screens. That's weird. Okay, so what we're going to do with this one, we're just going to buzz around me. Hang on, I'll be right back. I'm just going to get my moth catcher. Just a moment. Just grab my moth catcher now. Where did he go? Anyone see him? Oh, can't see him now. Where did he go? Oh, he likes the Stampin' Up things. Look at that. Look at my Stampin' Up stamps. How cute. I'll pick you up and show you, but it'll be a bit tricky. I'll try and get him in my container. Here, this is what I do to catch moths. Not every day we get a moth in here. Come on, buddy. Where'd you go? He's climbed in behind things. He's hiding. He's like, I don't want to come out. He's on the Christmas greenery and the cutest onesies. How cute is he? Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on. Not every day we do live moth catching, is it? Oh, I got him. Here he is. Here he is. There he is. I'll just take him out to that glen and put him outside. Back in a second. Don't go away. I'm back. That's so funny. I wonder what that noise was. Whew. Right, we've done the moth. It'd be funny if you had sat on a moth stamp set, wouldn't it? Right, where were we? Oh. Right, I'm going to move this because I want it to line up with one of these. So we'll do something else with this in a minute, but I'm just going to show you about using the little one. So because we've done that bit, we can line that up so that that sits on there. So we'll keep that one up there. I'm going to keep that up against the lines there, the little dots, pushing up against those dots to keep it in position. And I think I'll just put it there. I'm just going to rub that first so that it doesn't stick too much to my paper. And then we'll play with another one in a minute and use this. So we've got the logo again, the right way up, Stampin' Up. And that way we know we've got it on the right way. So it just sits there. Now, if you've got a bit of paper on there like that, you should be able to see down this side here. I can see it. It often looks a little bit different when I look at the computer, but I can see that that is sitting. Let's see if we can get the camera nice and straight down the side. Because like I said, there is a tiny bit of movement in that. But if you line it up on your paper like that, or if you were doing something, you'd make sure it's in the right spot. So just push that down. It lifts it up. And then we just take it off to ink it. Get some green ink. Which green will we use? Oh, decisions. Anyone got a preference? What green would you like? I've got lemon lime twist, which is quite limey. We've got garden green. Oh, we've got Lost Lagoon. Which colour do you think? Well, we could go... Oh, we could do Old Olive, I suppose. Oh. Sending love. Let's have a look. I don't know, I can't decide. Can't decide. Voting. Oh, we've got shaded spruce. Oh, maybe shaded spruce. Oh, you like Lost Lagoon? Okay, let's... we can do a bit of two-tone again, hey? Like I did before. Okay, here we go. So I think I'll take it this way again because I can see it. And I can also see that I'm not putting the ink all over the plate. Well, not that it matters that much. It's good to be able to see that. So we make sure our Stampin' Up's up the right way. Stampin' Up. So you've got the stamp face down. And this is going to go on those two little bits at the top here. And again, if you were lining it up perfectly with something, make sure it's sitting in the right spot. I've got it fairly straight down the side there. Not that it really matters because it's just leaves. Push it down. Ta-da! And we'll do that two-tone thing again, hey? Let's go. I need to put that down there. Oh, I've got stuff everywhere. I did an unboxing first, so I've got a bit of stuff all over the place. Right, just got to find a door bar that's green. I think that one will do. Okay, and I'm just going to put a bit of green. Which way do I want to go? On the edge. Just on the very edge, see? See that? Turn it round. And just, you can actually see it over the top of the stamp as well, as far as the stamp goes. Push it down. There we go. It just makes it so much easier. Nice and quick and easy. If you were thinking about joining next month, February is a great time. Well, it's always a great time, in my opinion, but it's a great time to get the special. Right, so that's how our little thing looks. Look at that. How quick and easy was that? Now, what else have we got in here? Let's put those leaves back onto the right packet. So this came out of the Paradise Garden. This one, that one. Somewhere. Was it there? Must have been there. So it's a new one that's coming out next week. I'll just put that back on there. So keep that on there because when you put it back in your packet, well, I often put them down here so I can see them. But if you're going to put it back in there, make sure you've got the plastic on it. All right, now we'll do one. That's lovely, isn't it? So I'll just trim that down in a minute or afterwards. I don't know if I'll finish cards tonight, but I'll just play with it a little bit and show you how to use this. So that's the first one. And then we'll just do something with this now. I've got some other paper here. Somewhere. I did cut some paper, don't panic. I think I'll use this one because I think that's really cute. Is that going to fit on there? Let's use this one. Just put this one back. All right, let's get this one out. Yeah, both. So this is the cutest crew. How gorgeous. Love it. Okay, so this one I've cut to 9.5 by 14 or nearly 14 centimetres to use on a card front. Now, if I put it that way, let me just get this lined up with the dots. And again, like if you're watching, if you've just come in, I didn't buy the proper grid paper. This is an old piece of grid paper. You can get the new grid paper that fits onto these holes. And so that's really good. These got little tags on them. So I'm just going to put that there. And let's just put this one, if we put that there, that'll be on the bottom of our card. Okay, let's just put that there for a minute. And I want to put, what have I got? So glad we are friends. I wonder if I should go that, oh no, that's too long. Okay. Let's do the little cat one. I thought I might do, let's just get, oh, we need to wash that one. I haven't washed it yet. Just give that a wipe over. And then I'm just going to wipe it down with this. Right. I might have to move that around a bit. So I put that in the middle of that. Down one. Hang on a minute. Let me look. Let me look. I put it there. Yeah, down one block. Let me see where that's sitting. Hard to see which one's the... I think that'll do. Let's try that anyway. Okay, so I'll put this on here. I'll move that one in. If I go there and then there, but we'll do one and see where it lands, eh? And this is just trial and error, some of it to start with. What will we use today? Black. I might go night and navy. I used night and navy for a while. I'm just going to try it this way this time. Oh, look at that. That's nice and easy to ink up your stamp. It's a very fine stamp. It's lovely. Oh, look at that. Have I put that on the wrong way? Who spotted it? Who spotted that? Anyone? Me. Look, there's my Stampin' Up, and that's the stamp. I put it on upside down. Okay, so if you want an upside down card, I don't want to waste my ink though. I'm going to put it on anyway and see what happens. It won't work the same way as it's supposed to. I don't want to waste the ink. So I'm going to stamp it anyway, okay? There you go, what not to do. It still stamps, okay, but you don't get the benefit of these cushiony things. If you do that, you're just basically stamping with a block like you always do. It's okay, it's not recommended. But I just didn't want to waste my ink. Just clean that off again. And we'll stick it back on the other side now. Oh. Right. It goes underneath Fiona. That way. So it goes that way. If I put that there, and we could always move the card as well. Right, let's try that. Now, I've got the Stampin' Up right this time. I'm going to put it this way. And I'm putting it onto the plate because I want it. Normally you'd keep it on the plate and not move it. That's the idea of the plate. I don't know if I've got it in the right spot. Have I got it in the right spot? Almost. It's just up a little tiny bit more. Let's try that again. Let's see whether that one is. That one's better. There you go. You know what you could do? You could lay the stamp on there. Couldn't you? See, you live and learn. Okay. So I'm going to use a different colour now. I'll use army blue. Army blue. All right. This is going to be harder to see. I might do it over the top. Yeah, I can't really see that. So we'll just have to hope for the best. Okay. Yeah, I've got it the right way this time. I'm just looking down this line so it's even. There you go. What do you think? So it's going to go on my card like that. And then we can do, so if you're working, you don't have to work with that at the top. You can work with it like this. So I'm going to turn it around so that I can see my words. Okay, oh look, that worked out quite well. Look at that. Clean it off. So I had ink all in there, but none of that came out onto the card because I pressed it too hard into the ink pad. Why don't you just put the stamp on the card? Yeah, I know you normally do, but because I had it, I was trying to line it up with the other one. So normally you'd put on the right side of the plate first once and put it down to get the stamp onto your plate, and then you move the plate along and the stamp's in the same position. And you just line it up with your little holes here, see? And then you can move it to that. So you could put one in the middle there as well, if you wanted to. Maybe we should put one in the middle. What do you think? Do you want one in the middle? We could do another. We could do blueberry bushel. Or we could put words in the middle. Who wants cats in the middle? Who wants words in the middle? Just wait a minute till we think about it. And words in the middle could be have the best day. Or we could use this again. You're on my mind. You can do anything. Can do anything. There are simply no words with no to a fabulous friend, to a fabulous friend. Oh, we've got all these out of that one. Just because. What do you reckon? You want more cats or words? You could put the words up the top. We could even put words on the side. Put words all over the place. Oh, you know what else you could do? You could put the little paw prints Oh, maybe we should put paw prints up the side. We've got different paw prints. Hang on, let me have a look. No, we've only got paw prints for the same paw prints for the dogs and cats. More cats? Diana said more cats, so we're going more cats. Okay, let's go then. Let's just check our layout of the land. Layout of the land's good. And we've got our magnets on, and now we'll just get some ink on. Turn it this way this time. This one's quite wet. It's nice. Nicely inked. Just get your little doggies going. I just got to stand up so I can see. I'm sticking that thing. I think that looks okay. I hope it is. That's where it's going. It just bounces back up, you know. Oh, look, that worked out well because they actually came out more solid because that's quite wet, that ink pad. So if you wanted it fine like the other ones and your ink pad's a bit wet, use the dauber to put your ink on. And that way you won't get quite so much on there. I mean, I could have tapped it a bit lighter too. Yes, true. But I didn't. So that's the other way to get around that. Oh, that's really cute. Look at that. Oh, I love that set. All right. There's that one in there. Now, do we want any paw prints around the outside? Something soft? Let's have a look. Oh, it might be too much. Looks a bit busy, doesn't it? All right, and then we can just put that on a, let's grab a base. Let's get our blue base out. We'll get a blueberry bushel out because that's what the middle one is. Ooh, oh, I can't find the trimmer. I buried it. It's buried. Oh no. Under everything. Is that what everyone crafts? Not always this messy. Just tonight. No, that's not true. I'm often this messy. Let's put that down so we don't stick that to anything. I found the trimmer. It's okay. Cut this in half. Fold it in half. And I've got a new emery board for these occasions when I get too fluffy. So that's pretty cool. It just makes lining things up so much easier. Alrighty, I'll just put it aside for a moment. It's quite lightweight, it's not heavy. These little bits go down. So when these bits go on them, on your big plate, where's the big plate? Because these ones go in and then those ones go down when you're pushing that on there. See, look. And that one goes down. Quite flush. It's really nice. Really nice to use. Very happy with that. Okay, let's put this little baby together. Now, do we want anything else on there, or we just do a little cat card? That's cute, isn't it? So, the instructions for your positioner, Just tells you how to do it, which is what I've been showing you. Create a repeating pattern, place stamps on the small alignment plate, then ink them, place the plate on the pegs, then press down, move the plate up and down the pegs to repeat the pattern, which is what we just did there. Brand new stamps might stick to the paper and pull it off the base. To prevent this, clean the new stamps before using them. Repeat inking and stamping until you're happy with the ink coverage. So I didn't have any that sort of didn't stamp enough. But if you had one where you're missing some ink and you want more there, you just re-ink the stamp. And clean it with water or mild soap. Stays on ink might leave stains, but that does not affect the use. Product contains strong magnets. Keep them away from pacemakers and electronic devices. Not for children. Choking hazard. So just make sure you pay attention to all those. Now, do we need some words on here? Where are we? Where's our words? I don't know. I'm just wondering whether to do little paw prints around the very edge of the card, which I'll just stamp with my hand. I like the look of the paw prints. I'm just wondering whether to do little ones. Might be too much though, mightn't it? Around the edge. Nah. No, I'm not liking that idea now. Okay, now there was a stamp and something else. Just a minute, let me grab the other ones. Not that one, no, we're in... Which one was it in? One of the other ones I saw. Little dotty things. The sand. It was in the sand, the rolling waves. These little bits here. Or we could put, hoping your day is perfect. How big are these stamps? Let's have a look. And the stamps are not always the same size as what's on the packet. See how this one's bigger? So just be aware of that. Just grab them out of the packet and see how big they are. See, that's a bit bigger than that. Your day is why don't we do perfect? Because, you know, perfect would be perfect. I think there is a stamp set like that, actually. I think I've seen one before, but I can't remember where it is. But this one would be cool for that. Let's just clean that little one off. Yeah, I think I'll just put that on the top there. Okay, we'll just stamp that first on something else. So you know what we could do? Stamp it on something else. Oh, that's all marked. Let me find another piece. I've got my whole bundle of them under here. I keep all the offcuts, see? Does anyone else do that? It's handy when you want a little tiny strip. And do that. And we'll do that in, well, that's already black up the top. I might do it in the light blue, the pale one. Let's just try it in here. go. That looks nice. Now, is that straight? I don't think it is. It's not straight. Let's try that again. Oh, put it down on something. Let's put it on there. Now, you know what you're thinking, don't you? I know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're thinking. I know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, get that positioning tool back out here. Because this is where you need a positioning tool. Let's move that out of the way. That out of the way. And put that back. Right, so I don't really need the paper under there. Let's get that out of the way. But I will need a little and then when I put it on the block, I'll be able to see if it's centered and if it's straight. I'll just look at that. That's about 4. That's about 4. Let's just put that on now. It's hard to see if that's straight. Let me lift it up. Straight. Hard to tell. Hang on, I've got to pick it up. Because I can't see the words properly. I think it's not quite right. Hang on. Just move that little bit up a bit. Let me have a look at that. That looks a bit better, I think. Yeah, I think that one's better. Hope it's right. Here we go. Push it down, lift it up, pop it up. Come on, let it go. Let it go. Okay, so then once we've got it on there, now it's not perfect. See, it's got to be perfect because we said it's perfect. Hoping your day. See how the perfect's a bit higher? So I'm actually going to that off. I'm doing this using the camera. It's a bit hard. Let's have a look. Perfect is still a bit lower, a bit higher. And that, see how hoping yours is a little bit lower? Is that better? Let's have a look. Let's look sideways. So you could always line this up on grid paper first underneath. I just want it to be right. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, let's have a look. Okay. You ready? Move that out of the way. Hope it's perfect. What do you think? All right. Let me look at that closer. Probably do with a little bit more, so I'm just going to put a bit more ink on that. Do that again. That's better. Look. There we go. Let's clean that off. Get your chamois and wipe that off. Lovely. Oh, I like that. Purity is perfect. That was a perfect stamp for that, wasn't it? And that's out of a different one. That's out of Rolling Waves. Alrighty, I'm going to take that off because we don't need that anymore. Make sure you put it back on the packet. Great. Oh, wow. That was fun. Perfect, Diana said. All right. I think I'll just leave it like that with the blue. I like that. It's quite, stark. You don't need lots and lots in there sometimes. You just need it. Lovely. I'll just stick it on. And we've got another one to make another card one day. I really love this set. Because I sell my cards, I like to have things with animals on them. Lots of people like animals, especially dogs and cats. Glue on my fingers. I mean, you could colour them in if you wanted to, but I think I'll just leave them. I think that's good. Lovely. Oh, that's lovely. It's even a bit textured. I can feel the ink. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. That's that one. What do we do with this one? Put that on a berry burst. Let's get some berry burst. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should use some of that paper. New paper. Hang on a minute. The one that came with the set. This one. Oh. I could do a frame out of that. Can we? That'd be shiny. I mean, just cut out the middle bit so it just not so we don't waste it. Right, let's try and find the trimmer again. Here it is. Found it. That one up there. Oh, hang on. I'm losing my feet. See, that's the good thing about the new positioning tool too. It doesn't have little feet like this. You're not going to lose them all the time. Alright, let me trim this piece down. So I want that at, I think I'll go a bit closer. That's 14. I'll just take a bit off that. Oh, I did go a bit crooked on that, look. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think we'll have much room for this other thing. Okay, and then what did I make that? 14.35. So we'll want that one to be 10, won't we? Is that right? 10? we'll go shorter because I don't want that to be, about the same. Cut it right. Ooh. I'm just doing it by eye. Oh, yeah, it's not too bad. And then we'll go a bit closer. So we get more of the pink in. Just cut a bit more off that one. Okie dokie. And then I'm going to do this one. I'm thinking we should just go the full normal width of the card. Well, maybe I should just do top and bottom. Maybe I'll just do top and bottom. I don't know. Decisions. I'm not liking it once I stick it on there like that. I'm having second thoughts about that. Second thoughts. It's always got to feel right. Liking it. So with, I'll just grab the very best. Where's my very best? See my very best. I'm done with it. You'll be right with that. I've lost my very best. I can't find the very best anyway. Oh dear. What have I done with the very best? Is that it? No. Yeah, no. Can't see it. I can't see the very best, so we'll have to leave that one alone. And do something else with it. Alrighty then, pivot. Let's pivot, everybody. You ready to pivot? Let's go. I can't find my berry burst. So I'm going to go with one of these pieces of card. Can I find it? Just chop that down and put it on one of those. Hang on, what have I got? 14. Another piece of card here for me. Here it is. I found it. Okay, let's go. Okay. Stick that in there. So this is like the full size of the front of a card. Just put that through the machine over here. I won't bring the machine over. Stick it through over here. I'm not doing the hybrid bit. I'm just cutting it. I'm just embossing. Helps if you don't put the third plate on. Make sure you take that plate out. Just want the base plate and number 4. There we go. That is beautiful. Oh, yummy. Oh, that's so nice. Okay. And when I find the berry burst, I shall put it on the berry burst base. I'm just going to put it on the leaves, I think, like that. So I get a bit of a border. What do you think? Is that enough? I don't know. Now I don't like that either. Oh, can't see enough of it, can we? That's the same colour. Oh, that's so gorgeous. We have to see more of that. That's not right. No, you can't see enough leaves. So you'd have to do a smaller front if you're going to use that. Look. Right. So we'll keep that one for something else. That's what we do around here. And then I'm going to get... what I've done in my very best. It's got to be somewhere. Never mind, we'll find it. I just don't want to spend time looking for it now. That is silly. I've got some thick white cardstock. I'm just going to cut that in half. Ink all over it. Still got that from me. The very best before. Right, I've just got a plain white card. Right, so that's going to fit on there. So I just want something that's going to be, that's sort of enough on its own, isn't it? Sending love. So I just need something around there. Let's have a look. Here's all my little stamps. I'm just digging through the stamps. They're the ones I was using. You know what we could do? We could find some hearts. Where's some hearts? Let's see if I've got any hearts handy. Oh, where's some hearts? Quick. Oh, that's what we could have done. The this one. Hearts, but you still won't see that. See? So I shall just go over here and find some hearts. I'm sure there's hearts or something around here. The stars. Can't see any hearts. Single corner one. No, there's no hearts on that either. Maybe we'll just use this little one. Now I'll just have a quick look on the shelf. I've got lots of stamps on the shelf. I thought I had hearts on something. There's a heart. You never find a heart when you're looking for one. Get the little heart out. I can't see one. That'd be right. Can you believe I can't find a little heart? I can't find any little heart. Nope. Nope. Can't find any heart. Where's that little stamp? That little one. This one. Oops, sorry. It's a bit noisy, wasn't it? What if we just do some little dots underneath? What time is it? I better hurry up. Okay, I think I'll just do them in... I want them to be bold or soft? Ooh, good question. I think I used pretty in pink before, didn't I? Get some paper. Little Christmas happening. Let's see what they look like in that colour. Stamp on, stamp off, stamp on. Right, just gives us a bit of a background. There we go. There, that's better. That's a nice, easy little card to make with your little new thing. And then we'll just stick that on the front. And maybe we should put a little bow on it. Where do I throw the ribbon? There's a ribbon over here somewhere. Here's the ribbon. Make a little bow. Now, try that again. Ribbon scissors, please. I'll just put that down there on the bottom of the flower. So that one can be quite short. And this one can be quite long. There we go. Lovely. Right. Oh, we're nearly done. Oh, look at that. Got 2 cards done. And it's not even 2 hours yet. Wow, and I did an unboxing. Wow. Nice product though, I've got to say. I'm really happy with the new online exclusives. They're really gorgeous. Some really lovely stuff in there. It's hard to pick. It was really hard to choose which ones I was going to get to show you. And play with, of course. It's good fun. That's right. There we go. Oh, I like that little stamp. That's cute. Oh, funny how much difference just that little piece makes. Put that back. Okay, put that back in the right packet. And we'll just find one of those glue dots. Yeah, it's getting a bit low, so I thought I'd better get some more. Where did I put my take your pick? There it is. Actually, I might just put my ribbon on there. Give it a good squash. The glue dot on the back. I mean, you could put it up there too if you wanted to. No. No, I think I'll put it down there. Put it on the plants. Like a little, here we go. A bit different. You've got your 2-tone going on there. Using our positioning tool. Put that on the table. So that is the joint offer from the 3rd of February. Little positioning tool. Stampin'. What's it called? It's called the Stampin' Positioner. And it's got all these pictures to show you how to use it. There we go. And that is when you join. So if you're a demonstrator, you can get one now before they go to customers for joining. If you want to join in February. there we go. That's it for tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Hang on a minute. Make sure I've got everything in camera. I think we can see everything. So let me know if you're interested in any of that or joining, and we can have a chat about it. Good night, everybody. See you next time. Ciao.